Right, evening everyone. Hopefully everyone is all well. Now, actually, before we do actually get into the gameplay, Dovetail Games have actually just released an article about the issue. I know you can't see me yet. About the issues to do with the PlayStation 4, Xbox, and even Steam issues as well. So first off, you'll see the PC screen. There you go, and there's me as well. But let's quickly go on to there we go. Anyway, let's have a little read through the article. I wouldn't make a whole video about this separately. I just thought I'd do it now, so you guys can see it. Anyway, so let's have a read through it. Thanks for your patience over the weekend. We wanted to update you where we are on the current outstanding issues we are seeing crop up in the community related to players being unable to play the game. Before we jump in, let's just hope the mic is unmuted. It is unmuted, good. Unable to play the game. Before we jump in though, we wanted to talk about where we are. So on Thursday we released Train Sim 2 Rush Hour, a new route, the Rush Hour season ticket, a major core update and extensive remastering of all add-ons to take advantage of the engine upgrade. In some instances on Xbox and specifically PlayStation 4, this release has not gone as anyone expected. We understand and share your frustrations. We take this situation extremely seriously and know it was not acceptable for an update to cause this scale of problem, no matter how complex the rollout was. Working with live titles is complex, and even with testing you can never fully replicate the live environment of Train Sim World 2. A team has been working around the clock since launch and throughout the weekend has tested multiple possible fixes, with success in some areas, and one of the mods do pop a message saying go back to the start of the stream, just in case someone comes in and says what's going on. And through the weekend has tested multiple possible fixes with success in some areas, but not yet for PlayStation add-on visibility. Although we've made some progress, we want to personally thank every player who has been working directly with us to help. We are not there yet. Working alongside Sony, our teams in development, retail, community and QA will work non-stop until this add-ons visibility issue is resolved and all add-ons are restored correctly so you can play as we intend. We want you to be playing the update, all your add-ons and the new Boston route, and the community team will keep you informed as possible for any further updates. We are sorry this didn't go as any of us wanted, and we are still on it until it's all resolved. And yeah, here is the update for the PlayStation 4. So, we are still working on resolving the issue with Sony, whom we've worked with throughout the setup of the packages, and many of the team have been working through the weekend trying to source the root of the issue. We've made some progress in identifying this, but we are not there just yet. We appreciate how frustrating this is and apologise for any inconvenience this is causing. It's our number one priority to sort. So they're not just sitting there doing nothing, they're working non-stop to try and get it sorted before anyone says what they're doing. Whilst us and Sony's technical teams continue to work this out, if there is any workarounds we find to restore access and even a limited fashion, we will let you know as soon as we can in a separate article. And yeah, we'd like to extend a big thank you to everyone who has been forthcoming in offering help and support to other players in the community, as well as those players who have been continuing to help us diagnose and solve this issue. And we'll see now an update for the Xbox. I'll be in the chat in a second. Also the Xbox Series S. So we've pushed an update live around 1500 BST to fix this issue, so it should be alright now then. Whilst we know a lot of players have successfully completed the workaround steps, we believe this update should now mean that all add-ons you've previously owned should be automatically updated without requiring to uninstall or reinstall. And apparently there's been a few crashes on Steam and localization, but that's not really too major. Anyway, let's go over to the PlayStation now, so hold on a sec. We should be on the PlayStation now. Hopefully you can hear everything. Yeah, that seems all good. Anyway, let's see who we have got into the chat. So in the chat we have got quite a few people. We've got Amela, Yoshi, Michael, Munchies, Redleaf. We've got Jackie Dory, we've got Pete. Yeah, starting early. And we've got Oscar, we've got Daniel, we've got 3 and we've got Pep. How is everybody doing? Hopefully everyone is all well. Anyway, let's get on to the Boston Sprinter. But that was a little update there from Dovetail Games. And let's see what we can, let's go in the, what did we go in last time? Well, let's try and do one of the scenarios. I do want to try and get them done on the PlayStation version, as I'd like to sort of get them out of the way, then I can get onto services and just focus on that. Hello Typing Score and hello Julian, how are you both? Let's do, Let's do marching in. That's quite a good one. Well, I sort of want to do a service as well, because some of these scenarios I've already done. Hello, Christoph and Permian. How are you both? Any news on the patch? You probably want to rewind about sort of 5 minutes ago to when we just did that. Let's see. Let's see. What one have I not done? Marching. We did that one, didn't we? What one shall we do? Let's do reverse engineering again. That's quite an interesting one. New menu on Steam. Yeah, new menus on Steam. Obviously, the update brought that. Anyway, reverse engineering. Let's get going. Evening, Rube. How are you? So yeah, we'll do this scenario because I want to sort of get them out of the way. Then I can get onto service mode. Awesome 3-on-3. Let's let someone know we are streaming. There we go. Welcome to Route 128. This Amtrak service will terminate at Boston South Station before heading around the loop. So let's unlock the doors. There you go, doors are now being unlocked. Seems like it's already set up pretty much. But yeah, I thought we'd do the scenario in this one. Not there for me yet. What are you on, PlayStation or Xbox? But yeah, do go back to at the start of the stream. In fact, I'll put a comment in saying, any news, go back. Let me put that in now. Yeah, how is everyone finding the route? Oh, let's get the doors locked. We're pretty much ready to go already. We probably want to get the wipers on as well. Get them on the intermittent. There we go. Set the reverse to forward. Need to pop it in first. Forward. Set that to release. And then we go. Cool, let's go. But yeah, we're going up to Boston Back Bay, then we're going round the loop, which is quite cool. We've got 35 people in, so thanks all for coming in. Can I sit? You can sit in here if you want. You can sit in the in that seat there if you want, Christoph. Cool. Anyway, I'm coming out of Route 128. You did check for the update on my PlayStation 4. It says the game is still in. Yeah, it's not for PlayStation 4 yet, Fortnite Champion. But do go back to the start of the stream, mate. Cool. Yeah, just pop in a comment in so everyone knows, you know. Rewind to the beginning. Cool, ACS 64. Pete, how are you finding the DLC, mate? Hello, Robert. You finally got all your Xbox One X routes this afternoon. Awesome. Is the update also on Train Sim World 2021? Well, that's not a game, so no. And if you're on about Train Sim World 2020, that doesn't get updates anymore. It is winter in the game, yeah. Let me pin that so everyone knows about that. But yeah, hopefully everyone's all well and enjoying the new route. Let me move the face cam as well. I've got it sort of in my wheel position, obviously, for when I'm playing ETS and those sorts of games. There you go, should be alright. Get a bit of speed on us. Oh, I see, Pet. Fair enough. So yeah, I think on Xbox the issue of the add-ons has now been sorted. It said an update went out at 3 o'clock BST. So, obviously 1500. Oh yeah, pretty much, Rude, yeah, pretty much. Still sat downloading it, but so far everything has downloaded without trouble, and the season ticket. Awesome, Pete. How long has it got? It's going to be brilliant 3-on-3, isn't it? We've got the preview. This is Reedville coming up on. And yes, you can now zoom in on console. Oh, hang on a second, why are they not on? That's weird. Pretty certain we did have them to bright. Let's there's a lot of trains here. There we go. That's just the horn, actually. Hello, Corey. How are you? Only 10 minutes, Corey. Nothing major, mate. Example today is one of the best routes. Awesome. I will have to get on West Summerset. I think I might actually do West Summerset Railway tomorrow. Obviously, I know we haven't done East Coastway. Actually, did we do East Coastway? I can't remember now. Did we do? I swear we did East Coastway as a stream. We might not have. But also we did do a couple of videos on that. So yeah, we'll get on West Summerset Railway tomorrow. Awesome, Pete. Did 105. Oh wow, that's fast a minute. Yeah, we can now zoom in on the console. Look at this. Well, obviously on the outside view. Look at that. I need to get some screenshots, you know. Which you probably will see in news videos. We did East Coast Day of Gatwick Express. Awesome. Ditch lights are switched next to the mate. Oh yes, that's true. Yeah. I got you. For some reason, I thought they were the headlights. Yeah, it should be on now. Looks like we are. Yeah, we do need to slow down a little bit. Cool. Let's bring the speed down. You found all collectibles on the route already. Blimey, Yoshi, that was quick. You do like getting your collectibles, don't you, mate? 5.4 miles to Boston Back Bay. As well as doing COVID vaccination at customer service. Awesome. But yeah, can we try and get up to 30 likes? That would be lovely. Hello, Luke Gamer, how are you? Need to come down to 45. I want me to be quite quick on the brakes then. Let's get a bit of sand down. Can do there fast. Just quickly bring the speed down, which we're probably going to be speeding at quite a bit, but you know, it's all good. Well, not really. Hello Archer, I'm good. How are you? You're doing the update now on Xbox One S. Awesome. It's all right. Alright, let's get out the tunnel first, then I'll do it. You got an F40 there. And we get the speed back up now. Let's go. So you want me to turn off motion blur on the wheels? There you go. I just think it's weird having it off. I'm so used to having it on. Just odd when I have it off. You're doing the update right now on the Xbox One S. Awesome. What does sanding do again? We'll put sand down on the tracks, then the train gets extra grip. As I've said, at the moment on the rails it'll probably be wet and fairly icy, so it'll be quite hard to stop. Obviously sand sort of goes over the top and just makes it easier. Did you do an update to Train Simulator 2 on Xbox? I don't have an Xbox, but I have heard an update has come out. And it has sorted the issues. Oh, I see a Miller. 64 miles. So on the PC version I had about 500 miles. So yeah, I haven't done the console one as much. Yeah, well, Fortnite Champion, do go back to the start of the stream, mate, where I did go through the latest Dovetail Games live article. Awesome, Pivers. Yeah, good to see Archer just been really enjoying the evening Minecraft. Really enjoyed the convoy. Awesome. Hello, DB. Do you know how ATC and ACES works? I'm guessing. I think you just have to sort of do what it says, and it says go at 45, so I suppose bring it down to 45. Otherwise, bad things will happen. Alright, Fortnite Champion. But yeah, as I said, on the PlayStation 4 version, there isn't sort of a fix yet. Although reinstalling the game has worked for some. Let's bring that down. But yeah, we're going to be going around the loop. So if you haven't seen, that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going into Boston South Station, and then we're coming out, reversing, and going right around the loop here, and then back into Boston South. Then I think after that we're going back to Route 128. So it's quite an interesting manoeuvre. And through here. Ruggles Station. Lost in the Nether. I know how it feels. Cool, let's get that off. Cool. Hello Aiden, how are you? Hopefully you're all well. But yeah, what is everyone doing in the background whilst watching then? Maybe you're playing the street yourself, maybe even doing the same scenario. What is everyone doing? On my Xbox it's not letting me access the new update. Well, make sure you've got internet. I'm guessing you have internet as you're watching this. I suppose make sure you're connected to Xbox Live. And make sure it's the next gen version, I guess, if you're on an Xbox next gen one. Fair enough, Pep. You went on a class 710 overground yesterday, awesome, and saw a few 72 stocks. Good to Aiden, I'm good. Awesome, Pete. With the PlayStation 5 version, do we lose our progress and trophies? Yes. But I like the trophies bit, because with the trophies, yeah, you get double the amount of trophies. And it's fairly easy platinum as well, obviously if you've played the game a fair bit. Here we are coming into Boston Back Bay. Speeding in 387s, lovely Amanda. No Archer. I thought the Klingons were attacking when the letter went off. Right, here we are. How are you there, Fast? So this is Boston Back Bay Station. Here we are. And stop. Fair enough, Pet. Here we are. Let's get the doors open. So yeah, it seems like the tracks here are bi-directional. I think the only one which isn't bi-directional is this one. No, I have stopped on. I think I have stopped going that way. No, I haven't. So yeah, I think the only track which isn't bi-directional is this one, where you can only go this way from it. But this one here and this one here, I've stopped on both sides, I believe. Oh, fair enough, Archer. I mean, it makes it more sort of realistic, doesn't it? Oh god, I'm at a SCS have done something. Hello, Will. You've been away camping at a friend's campsite for a week in Cornwall. Lovely, Will. Well, hopefully you're all well. Boston South next. And obviously on the PlayStation you do have to restart your progress, but you know, it's new year, new TSW, sort of. But let's get going. Oh, I can hear another train. That's about to hit our camera, so let's get that out of the way. There's the F40. Love the sounds on here. You were playing a subway train simulator, which is a simple gameplay to begin with, fair enough. I remember playing on the computer browser probably 11 years ago or so. There was a subway, not really a subway, but some Japanese metro simulator you could play. That was like the most basic train simulator I've ever played. Off we go. Cool. But yeah, up to Boston South, and then we'll be going round the loop. So we did actually do this scenario as a video. You might have actually already seen it, but that was on the PC, so I sort of want to tick off the console scenarios, as I doubt I will actually get around to doing them off stream. So I thought, come on stream and do a couple of scenarios. Did you have to pay for DLC again when moving to PlayStation 5? No. No, you get it if it sort of goes over. Fair enough, Archer. Well, you should join the world me and the Brian Gamer are doing at the moment. Yeah, that's all good, Will. But yeah, obviously this route does, well, obviously most of the scenarios are actually in the snow, as this route has some sort of winter enhancement to it, so it just looks better in the snow. And then I believe Riesa to Dresden is autumn, and then the Brighton Main Line is summer. Because, well, the Brighton Main Line I sort of guessed would be summer, because when you think about it, you just think, you know, seaside, summer, Summer Express. You're downloading the DLCs, awesome. Can we get a tone external? We sure can, DVT. There you go. There's the tone. Is it on PS? Well, it's cross-platform, Archer. We're coming into Boston South. I wouldn't say it's the most grand of stations, but it's still a nice terminating station. Hello Neo, how are you? I'm trying to think what the sort of the grandest American US station in the game what we have. San Francisco, that's just sort of fairly plain. Boston South, it's a nice station, but see most of them are all underneath buildings. Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it, Meadow? All the detail comes out. New York Penn, that's underground. How do I join? Well, it would just be, I'll just invite you, Archer, and you should be able to join. This is PS5. I'm trying to think of just American routes with a sort of grand station. I don't know, there isn't really. Well, there is Jamaica Station. Yeah, that's quite a nice one. But most of the American stations we have in the game are underneath buildings. Yeah. But it's just realistic, I suppose. Good to hear, Neo. You've been really enjoying this route. Awesome, Neo. That's an excellent route. I mean, yeah, San Francisco's a nice station, but it hasn't got like a grand arch over it. Or is it just sort of normal platforms? But then I think with American stations, they don't really have big, you know, arches, a bit like European stations. Actually, a lot of them are sort of underneath buildings or got the normal sort of platform canopies like this. That's obviously they're slightly newer, I suppose. Anyway, here we are. Terminates here, arriving a couple minutes late, that's all good. Grand Central, yeah, that's a nice station. That's sort of the one I had in my head when I was like, oh yeah, in the game. And here we are. Oh yeah, Boston South, it's not a bad station. It is probably up there of my sort of more favourite stations we have in the game in terms of American stations. I sort of like the sort of the sort of variation between it. Obviously, half of it is under a building, and then the other half is, well, just like this, a normal sort of station. That's what I like about Boston South Station. So I must admit, it probably is up there with sort of my favourite US station we have in the game in terms of like a terminus. Probably Archer, yeah. Oh yeah, Amanda, how are you? Yeah, they all will. Right, let's get the doors shut. And then we get to be the guy with the walkie-talkie at the back. Hello Devon, how are you? There we go. Now the passenger's off, you will need to turn the train around. But how do we turn it around? That's the thing. But yeah, we get to do the loop. So what we do is we will be setting that to reverse in a second. I'm going to get the headlights off. They're going to go off as well. In order to turn the train around, we need to reverse around the loop in the Southampton Street Yard. When you're ready, carefully back out of this. This is scary, isn't it? I mean, backing out of Boston, a busy station. Well, that's now in reverse. Where do you get the tail lights on this? Be the marker lights, wouldn't it? Rear headlight. Wouldn't be that, would it? Where's the marker lights? Marker lights. There we go. They should be on now. Don't know, they're not on. Probably clicked the wrong button. Or maybe you have to have that to dim. No, it'd be the ditch lights, wouldn't it? Maybe have them to on. Don't know how you get the marker light on. Probably is a way to do it. Anyway, let's get that off. And let's be the guy with the walkie-talkie at the back. Let's go to the back of the train. Awesome, Neo. Well, when I think of Boston, I think of, well, this, winter. So any of you hear about Boston on the news, it always is about it's snowing or it's a bad snowstorm. Anyway, let's be the guy with the walkie-talkie at the back. Awesome, Thanos. Well, this is how they turn the trains around. Obviously, it's not your yeah, it is, Pep. It's not your standard run around. You actually have to go out and go around a separate loop. It is rogue, but it has to be done. This route is great, but BML will be the best. Fair enough, Will. Hey, $10 from Amela. Much appreciated, Amela. Oh, cheers, Amela. And it is a yellow donation. So, Amela, what route do you want to see on, I suppose it would probably be Thursday or Friday? But yeah, much appreciated, Amela. I don't know if Amela does upload anything, but go and check him out. Would love to see the elevated railways in America on TSW. Long Island Railroad, Pet. Yeah, Long Island Railroad, when you're going along the Atlantic terminal bit, you sort of go up above, going along, which is cool. Or unless you're on about sort of Chicago, where you're proper up going through the streets. But yeah, this is the loop. So yeah, we are the guy with the walkie-talkie at the moment at the back. So we're going down here, and then we go round this loop, which is very slow, and then back into Boston, and then we're back to Route 128. And back we go. But yeah, thanks all for coming. We've got 50 people in tonight, so thanks all for coming in. Also, we do Train Sim World 2 every single day, so if you do want to see more, do subscribe, it will just help out. Obviously, we are making our way towards 3.7k, storming our way to 3.7k. Hey Glenn, how are you, mate? So yeah, thanks to everyone who has already subscribed. There's a single bit of track there. So obviously you go on the long way around scenario. Oh god, hello. Okay, this thing doesn't have yeah. Hey, it's all good. Bit of extra fresh air. No, Archer, no. We could probably actually turn off the HUD at the moment. I mean, this is what we're doing for the next sort of 10-15 minutes. There is a Reedville to Boston service at 8:10. Go on, do it. You'll see what happens along the way. Is it? That's not the one that goes onto the same signal block, is it, Amela? Or does this one go round here? Hello, Jake. How are you? Awesome, Pep. Round we go. But yeah, this is not just a scenario. You can do this. You can also do this in service mode. I would imagine there probably is about 8 services where you go around the loop. As there's about 16 overall. Hey Richard, how are you? I did that today on the 465. Awesome. Cool, round we go. Yeah, Matter, do choose a route for Thursday or Friday. What is the status about the PS4? Do go back to the start of the stream, Snapback, and we did actually read through the latest article by DTG. But yeah, do go back to sort of 2 minutes in, and you'll see the update there, mate. Yeah, 50 people in. Good to hear, Jake. I'm good. You got booted out your train at Embankment. Oh. You rode a 387 for the first time in a few years. Awesome. Good to hear JH, my train game's being a pain, but lots of other things to play, fair enough. And good to hear Richard, just had dinner, have anything nice? Are we reversing? Yes, we are. We're going back, we're going round the loop. Which is quite an interesting bit of, the marker lights are on there. Oh, I suppose it makes sense, doesn't it? So we probably need to do it from the other cab. Which, we could be sneaky, and we could actually do that. I don't think it will stop us. Sorry, train. Very, very dangerous doing this. Marker lights. So that should now put them on that side. There you go. All about safety here at Amtrak. There you go. Look at that. It's got that nice red glow to it, a bit like on the Class 483 on the Isle of Wight. It's got that nice glow in it. Let's get back to being the guy of the walkie-talkie. Oh, I see it, melee. I can do. Sounds good. Yeah, we're going round the loop. Yeah, I've heard about that, Robert. You now get a phone to contact the signaller, which is quite cool. We'll be on the West Summerset Railway tomorrow. So obviously you can contact the signaller through there, can't you? Hello, Alfie. I'm good. How are you? If the Amtrak cab car comes here, it should be free for people who had it in TSW 2020. It wouldn't speed today, I don't think, because the cab car doesn't run on this section of the North East Corridor. So it would be weird to see it here. You're on the LGV Med, awesome. Round we go. Yeah, almost round the loop now. Obviously we're actually here at the back of the train. And then back on to Boston South. But yeah, hopefully everyone's all well tonight. We've got 51 people in. So thanks all for coming in. And obviously, yeah, if you do want an update on the Xbox and PlayStation issues, do go back to the sort of 2 minutes into the stream, and we do take a look at the new article by Dovetail Games. At one point, I went from station to station without realising that I had the right door of the 465. I know how it feels, well. I've done that before. Hopefully you're well, sure. The Acedas do. I don't think the Acedas have cab cars, though, do they, Rogue? Was that someone else who said that comment? Oh yeah, someone else. Hello Sam, how are you? See, what's like the new loco for once the ACS 64s get old and tired, what's the next loco? I guess we're still quite a few years ahead until we find out. Hello Sam, how are you? Yeah, back we go. Look at that. Obviously, yeah, this is the next gen version, so there's a lot more detail in terms of textures and the effects. It's really good. Let's get back in. And as we are here, obviously we do, did they, oh yes I did, JH, yeah. Need to video that at some point. Yes, the Acedas run on here. Yes, obviously, yeah, in the merch store, which you'll also find a link below, we do actually have the ACS 64 merch, which is, yeah, now available. See, City Sprinter, ACS 64. Do go and check it out. Obviously, link is below. There we go. How long is this train? Let's have a look. It is excluding the loco, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coaches and 1 loco. I forget to get that up. Every time I see a Piccadilly line 73 stock, the driver always has the cab door open. Oh, blimey. Let's go back. Morning Russian Dog. And yeah, Richard has put the link there for the update as well. Just over a mile until we get back to Boston, which obviously, yeah, as you can see, we're not going to get there on time. I think it gives you 6 minutes to get round the loop. There's a glitch where the passengers sometimes take a trip to the moon, but they only make it about 20 feet before falling back to Earth. But this is you're literally crossing the main running tracks at the moment. It's supposed to be dangerous going across here. But back we go. Awesome, yeah, you've got the Am fleet as well. And my favourite area, the bar car. Look at that, it looks brilliant in there, doesn't it? Proper sofas, pretty much leather sofas in there. That looks really nice. I'd probably spend all my time in there if I went in there, when one of these in real life. Yeah, it's all good, Richard, mate. I mean, we've got the well, we went through it obviously at the beginning, so obviously, yeah, the pinned message. Hello Mark, how are you? When will the Great Western Railway be out on PS4? Well, it's already out on PS4, Striker Frog. Unless you're on about the West Cornwall local by Rivet Games, and obviously that's not going to be Great Western Railway. Was it set in the early 90s, I believe. But I don't know, we don't have a date. Just on FIFA, awesome. Well, 5 minutes to go half a mile, that is, oh yeah, that's, it's good, gives you a little break. We've got 48 people in, so thanks all for joining me this evening for a bit of loop action in the ACS 64. Has anyone seen in real life, do they actually have someone standing at the back with the door open, sort of on the walkie-talkie, talking to the driver, saying speed up or go slow? Surely they must have. Surely the drivers can't do this by themselves. You wouldn't know when the signal's coming up or... Boom. Ideal for sociable train, this bar. Must be good on this train, yeah. And we can speed up. Okay, the loco faintly as well, which is cool from the back. We're back into Boston South now. Imagine looking to your right and ACS 64 comes hurling towards you. That'd be a bit scary going across there, though, wouldn't it? But yeah, I'm trying to get a few more screenshots for a new news video screenshot thing. Obviously, I would take a screenshot of that, but I mean, doesn't look brilliant though, does it? Just the back of a train. But we'll do it anyway. Imagine looking to yeah. Oh, we can speed up a fair bit now. Lovely. Well, let's go. Let's get that up. We've got 0.8. Yeah, we'll just be going for about an hour tonight. Are you watching Brighton this season in the stadium? Maybe at some point, but I mean, it's not really on my... Oh, I need to go there sort of thing. Don't mind. Should I get the season pass? Yes, the season ticket is a banging price. £35 for 3 routes. And they're not short routes, they're pretty long routes. So this one is 50 miles worth of track, I believe. 40 for obviously the main line, and the rest sort of counts up to 50, I believe. Obviously the Brighton main line and Rita to Dresden. So yeah. Awesome Permian. Awesome 3 on 3. But yeah, obviously the next route to release is Rita to Dresden, which I'm really looking forward to. Also, we do have it on TS at the moment. You did your TGV power change perfectly. Awesome. So what is the PS5 update about? It was just pretty much better, bigger and better. Well, then obviously the last gen version. Obviously better graphics, better, just pretty much upgraded everything. Yeah, not bad, is it, for Fortnite Champion? And I think we're back out to Route 128 after this. The Great Western Royal Reading Pack said that you shouldn't download it because it crashes on the PlayStation 4. Well, if it does, I suppose you could probably still download it, but just wait until fixes out. I won't be on it after this, Archer, but later tonight I'll be on it. Hello, David. I'm definitely buying the season ticket for all 3 routes. Awesome, David. In the Brighton Main Line, will the 387, 377 have 12 coach services? Well, the 387 generally runs 8 coach services, so I think probably 4 or 8 coaches for that. And the 377, yeah, they do regular 12 coaches, so I'm guessing so. We'll have to wait and see. Hello, Darko. How are you? Well, yeah, a lot of people do think I do work for Dovetail Games. I don't work for them, but I am a Dovetail Games ambassador. So I don't know things like that. You get Express Delivery Express. It's nice, isn't it, Amela? Sort of simple, but nice. See, all red, and then the big GX, and it's nice. I have tried them out. Last night, obviously, headphones off, just testing it out. It seemed awesome, Permian, so much appreciated for that. Although with the 321, I think it said you need to install Delivery Pack. I couldn't find that online, so I don't know if you do have a link for that, mate. Not too sure, Archer. Probably 9:30, 10ish. What is your favourite loco? American, British or German? Awesome, James. You thought the 387 done most 12 coach? I think it is more 8 coach. Yeah. Hello, Brave. How are you? Well, this from my experiences on them. Here we are. We can now begin boarding for the next leg of our journey. So yeah, that is the loop. So we can now not be the guy with the walkie-talkie at the back. We can get back to the front. Sounds good, Permian. Oh, awesome, Brave. On. Get that on. Let's get the marker lights sorted. But you can run through here, which is quite cool. Marker lights. Get that off. We'll get the HEP on. Why is that dark? What if I want to? Let's get the alerter on. Oh, awesome, Pivers. Good to hear, mate. You'll love the PS5. It's brilliant. Pivers. Gets you a PS5 and that reply. You're going to make a British Ace delivery? Awesome, Will. Just in general. Right, let's see. It's apply some power to get going. So let's go. Boston Back Bay next. Off we go. Yeah, another snowy run down to Route 128. Cool. God, I love the sound of this loco though. How did you get Great Western Express on Train Somewhere 2? Pay through paying? How did I get it on here for free? Well, because I paid for it on TSW. Well, I actually got it as part of the TSW base bundle. Obviously when it first came to consoles. Then you can just download it for free after. Obviously for TSW2. Have you ever considered yourself in upgrading with Dovetail Games that you're part of Dovetail? Maybe a future. Awesome, Brave. Should I do it on the 387 or something else? Well, when the 387's out, you can do it on there. Yeah, we'll do it on the 377. That's sort of the train I like the most. Oh right, Darko. Right, let's bring that down. .9 to Moston Back Bay. Back Bay. Gonna have an ATS 64 there. That's that on 649. What are we? We are 614. Can't wait to drive the 12 car 377. Awesome. You got Great Western Express on Train Simulator 2 for free if you're downloading it from Train Simulator 2020. Awesome. Is that the MLer? I got to 30 in a second. Yeah, that's true, Brave. 37. I prefer the 377 Rogue. I mean, it's the train I get on. I wouldn't say I get on it the most now, as I mostly get on Thameslink trains, like the 700. But I see it all the whole time and still do get on it a regular amount. But let's get back to 128. Then we'll do an MBTA service. Let's get that up. Not too far to Back Bay, it's actually just round the corner from Boston South. It's quite a nice little station. And also, the American trend, half of the station is under a building and the other half actually looks quite good. Yeah, probably pet. Alright, Darko. Well, it's not their fault the update went wrong. I mean, if anything, it would be Sony and Microsoft for not processing it right. Awesome, Pivers. Oh, your birthday, eh? Awesome, Will. I think I've only ever tried VR once, and that was some sort of roller coaster mobile thing, which was interesting. Cool. Hello Gusto, how are you? I mean, Darko, you got to think, without Dovetail Games, there wouldn't be a train simulator on console. And we wouldn't be playing all these new fancy routes and all these brilliant DLCs. That's coming in quite quick there, wasn't it? Right, here we are. Let's get the doors open. You're beating Man City as Grimsby Town 3-1 in the FA Cup quarter-finals. Awesome. Lovely, Pivers. The error I get is that all my DLC is not compatible with the version of TSW you have. Is that on a next-gen console there, Fast? As I was having a sort of similar issue. When it was updating the PlayStation 4 version, it was saying conflict, can't download. So what I did is I just uninstalled the last gen version of the game, and then hasn't said anything since. Yeah, see ya, Thanos. Thanks for coming in, mate. Awesome, Will. Hello, Andrew. How are you? Right, let's go. We're supposed to be arriving now. That's not happening. Actually, I know what we might do next. Maybe we should do some sort of depot run. As in the update, or for this route, obviously, yeah, now when you do, well, start in the depot, there's no passengers. Or when you say go to the depot, there should be no passengers on the trains now. Which should be cool to see. Ah, fair enough there, Fast. I'm not too sure, mate. I suppose you probably have to wait for, actually, no, see if there's an update. Yeah, there might be an update. or if it's the in-game thing saying at the end, yeah, we're going to have to wait for the patch. Alright, Mela, it's all good. Right, let's get the speed up. Up we go. Cool. Should really have the other. Let's get the editor on. There we go. Have it beeping at us. Yeah, not bad, is it, Andrew? Not bad. Fair enough. You're waiting for Gatwick Express. Awesome. You're trying to buy all of the DLC, but whenever I buy one, another gets released. Fair enough, Rogue. Obviously, they're only going to get more and more frequent. Obviously, you've got Skyhook working on the game now. Rivet. Obviously, DTG as well. You've got TSG, obviously doing the Vozilla G6, the 420. So DLC will be coming out more and more. A bit like TS, that DLC literally comes out every week. Fair enough, Munchies. Awesome Pivers, well, I suppose that's better to hear. That was Ruggles. Get a little bit of speed on us now. Alright, Darko. I'll see there first. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be soon enough. Let's get a flyby shot. Let's whiz ahead of the train whilst we still can. Which you but you can on this route actually. There it goes. Obviously running fairly smoothly at the moment, 60 FPS, no issue for the PS5. Hello Magnum, I got a new phone today and finally got the season ticket. Awesome, Magnum. Awesome, Pet. Do you have Celsius or Fahrenheit there in your Celsius here, Gusto? Fair enough there, Fast. Have you heard of Train Life Railway Simulator? I think I've seen it, yeah. I don't know if I'll get it though. We've got so many games at the moment. I think that's more of a sort of tycoon simulator thing. So you sort of build your company and then buy trains and drive them around. Comes down to 45. Don't know what this station is here. It's very just dark and desolate. Right, down to 45 in time this time. Lovely. You've read the latest article and I'm about to go on East Coastway. Awesome. It's good, isn't it, Magnum? It's good. The horn on there. Oh, it's become more snowy. Obviously, yeah, dynamic weather is being used on the majority of scenarios now. Which is obviously a step up, as before it was mostly on sort of 1-2 scenarios. Just usually one per new route. But yeah, it's on most of the scenarios now, dynamic weather. Is rapid transit a good route? It's brilliant, Fedor. Goes from Dessau to Mackelberg-Gaschwitz. One of the longer routes in the game. It's time-wise and distance. It takes around an hour and a half to do a full service on the old timetable. Obviously, you've got the layers on there. Obviously, if you own Resealed Nord, you get the one for free. Obviously, it's DB Mid-Deutschland, so it's a different livery to the usual DB stuff. It's nice, and it's very good variety as well. You get the countryside section, you get the sort of high-speed section, which is only 100 miles an hour. Then you get sort of the underground section through Leipzig, and then you sort of back out to commuter urban sort of metro. So yeah, it's a long route with a lot of variety to it. And different as well, as it's not just DB Red, it's obviously Mid-Deutschland. And if you get rapid transit, you can also get the DBBL 182, obviously the DB red one, which is really nice. Which then obviously can go on every other route pretty much. So yeah, it is a good route. And if you do get it, obviously then there is possibilities of getting the other DLC on it. Hello Norfolk, how are you? Let's go. Fair enough, Pep. Slowly getting the speed up. Obviously got to be careful because of the snow and wheel slip and that stuff. Lovely. What's your level in the game? Well, I was at level, I think 600 or something on the PlayStation 4. But now I think I'm level 15 on here or something. So obviously it resets for the PlayStation Next Gen version. Which I don't mind, as it means I can get trophies again. Here's Hyde Park. Let's whiz ahead and let's get a flyby shot through Reedville. Yeah, good to Norfolk, I'm good. Just up ahead, Reedville Station. Although we do need to be careful as it's not too far to Route 128 now, especially at 110 miles an hour. Right, let's just get the flyby shot here. Look at that, brilliant. Track joint sounds, everything about that. Here's Reedville Station, or Redville. East Coast Way. Yeah, do East Coast Way, Alfie. You've got the PIS on there now. Right, not far. So bringing the speed down. As if you don't want to be caught out by wheel slide. But yeah, it's brilliant to have a US route, which is pretty much high speed, which is 125 miles an hour. It's yeah, it's brilliant. Hey Ron, how are you? All we know now is Steam. Good. Obviously it is coming. Obviously, Spirit of Steam, Rom. Yeah, the Spirit of Steam update. It's that break checking you. Awesome Fortnite champion. You're currently recording platform announcements. Oh, fair enough. What station are you at, Sam? When Train Sim 2 is sorted for PlayStation 4? Oh, when it's sorted, you're going to do that. Awesome. But yeah, Route 128, here we are. But yeah, if you do want to see more, do subscribe. Also, we do Train Sim 2 every single day. And tomorrow I'll be doing West Summerset Railway. Here we are. Quite a nice station, this one. I mean, it almost seems like they are going to extend this station, because they've sort of got half of the bridge there. So it almost seems like, you know, maybe in future they'll extend it and do another couple of platforms. Maybe that is what they're doing. I'm not too sure, Rogue. Yeah, not too sure. And I would think maybe another heritage railway of a steam train, start off small and then sort of work the way up. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sure they'll surprise us. Here we are. Doors open. Yeah, we made it back to Route 128. Probably be in one of the newer ones, maybe even the 101 run. Was that sort of the new layer for West Summerset? But I think I didn't realise I think it said 50 minutes, but it's been an hour to do this one. So I think we will call it an end there for today's Boston Sprinter stream. But I really did enjoy that. It was nice doing that scenario again. We go around the loop. Let's see how he did. Let's see how we did do. Just gotta wait for it. Oh, awesome, Sam. And there we are. Not bad. That was the reverse engineering scenario. Yeah, that's going to be everyone for today's Train Some World 2 live stream. Obviously, hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Obviously, we'll find a link in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support. Do you think Dovetail Games will ever do a full long distance route? What do you mean by long distance? I mean, obviously, the longest one in the game at the moment is LGV, and that's 60 odd miles, which is fairly long distance. But can we try and get to 50 likes before we do end? But yeah, obviously links are in the description to the Discord, PayPal, and to the merch store. And obviously do go and check out the merch store. We do actually have the ACS 64 merch, which is now in there. The City Sprinter merch, which I believe is around £15. That is pretty much the lowest you can do it on Teespring. But yeah, limited edition. Do go and check it out. Hello Andrew, how are you? Yeah, it'll be sorted out soon. But yeah, thanks for coming in, and I hope we'll see you in the next one. Obviously, yeah, big thanks to Amela, who did actually donate $10. But yeah, see you all, and take care. And thanks to Neil as well, who just subscribed. See you all, and take care. Bye, guys.